I had a little U-Haul to get my stuff out of a 10 by 8 storage unit, and I had to pull it with this. So I made several trips with this little U-Haul, and this ramp helped me out a lot. And since I am 60 years old, I'm thinking about keeping the ramp. And that's not where the trash can goes, but so I'll take this opportunity to show you the rest of the place. I've been under this house. They also got her to spend a lot of money on putting a dehumidifier down there under the house. I've crawled under some houses. I've lived in trailers and modular and in the woods, and we were pumping water. I had to go under there and fix under the house and fix the pump and stuff. And so when I told the guy to leave the thing off for me so I could go do something, I had to check out the cable wires where they were, what was going into the house for the internet. And he offered me a cover up, overalls, whatever. You know, he says, well, are you sure you want to go under? If I've been under a house. Oh my gosh, it's so clean under there, you could practically live under there. They got it all, they charge that woman a lot of money to do that. And this was my key to, for one, my own happiness, because I love to swim. I had a built-in pool where I lived before. I also had a river to swim in. It was beautiful. It was in the mountains. But anyway, this yard is nice and big. Love it. Not big, but for Norfolk, Virginia, you know, at the price of the house that price that I paid for the house, and it's not a fancy ass neighborhood, but it's a pretty decent, quiet one. And so I got a pool. This pool was $150 on Marketplace, and yours truly put it in my damn 60-year-old self. Yes, I did. And that's why you can see it's not a perfect install, because it's a little lopsided and whatnot. But I got a picture of all 6 of my grandkids and their mama, my baby girl, in the pool at once. That was the key. I needed to have my family. That's why I moved here. That's why I did this. Yeah, and somebody talked her into buying this shed. It was brand new. I don't even know if she ever used it. It's a nice little shed, but it's not enough for me. And I got everything I got off either Marketplace or on the side of the road on trash day. I learned that, and I never lived anywhere where you could take advantage of that. In a small town, it doesn't work like that. Even that crazy thing, it stayed up through a lot of wind. I'm going to take that down, and I'm going to cover that with a tarp. It's going to be a tarp that doesn't fit, but right now it's just getting so many leaves in it. Never had to winterize my pools before, because I lived in California, even Northern California. I could go out and just turn the filter on once in a while. Cold enough you don't have to put any chemicals in it. Yeah, this one I haven't put chemicals in it in forever, but you see all the leaves off of that dang tree right there are in there. So I'm going to scoop those out and cover it at least with a tarp. I have one that won't fit it all the way, but it'll be better than nothing. And it's actually a really nice yard. And yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that the location here is so nice, because right here at the end of the street is the end of the street. And there's no major traffic issues, because I was worried about my cat, thought I was going to have to build a catio. But look at it. It's not woods back there. There's a naval base back there somewhere, an airstrip that goes with the naval base, and you can hear it and stuff every now and then. Okay, every now and then, a lot during the day, but it's one of those things you kind of get used to. And it's just a nice, quiet, peaceful neighborhood. The neighbors are so nice. These people here and those people right across the street are just the most decent people. The lady came over here first day. I was out here sitting on the porch, and well, there was just a couple chairs here, but actually that's for when I leave and my cat he likes to be outside, so I made it a cover in case it rains. Yeah, I'll figure something better out for that. My goal right now is obviously not for looking good. Yeah, I just walked in the house. But, I mean, I got so much going on right now. I'm trying to do. This is my spare bedroom. I don't know how much I told you about it, but I had to make this table fit here because it was too big for my dining room, and it's not a dining room table. And it's got all the shelves and everything. It was sold on eBay. The lady said it was a craft table. But it was too big for this room, and it was too big for my dining room right there. And I got this loft bed to put up. And I can organize these things. I'm not doing it as fast as I used to do. I know it's a disaster. But just wait. There's always I call it the storm before the calm, whenever I'm cleaning or organizing anything. And I would like to whip through it and get it all done. I used to do it. I'd pull an all-nighter sometimes and just get a whole bunch done. I can't pull all-nighters anymore. And I got no hurry. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Nothing like that. Although I am looking to find a job online, which is not so easy as it sounds, especially at my age. But, I mean, I need to make some money because I'd like to do these things the right way. But for now, I'm going to have to do them the best way I can with as little money as possible. And it can be done. I have a hard time doing things. Things don't work out well for me. Anything I have to do is going to be 3 times as hard for me as anybody else because there's so many complications along the way. Even repairing a table, some screws in a table, every screw is going to be a different bit when I get my drill going. And then I got to stop and hunt for the right bit. I mean, it's just everything. I can't be the only one this happens to. I mean, if this ever goes online and you are watching this, give me some feedback. Let me know. Then it's not just me. That God doesn't hate me. I know he doesn't hate me, but he... And look at this kitchen. Look at this kitchen. Oh my gosh, this kitchen. It's actually neat right now. I just brought some groceries in. That's why stuff is on the counter. But I usually keep it neat and clean. I had to come up with that for spices because I like to cook. And those are my spices. But the cooking in here, and I got my... Who puts their mixer like that? But where else am I going to put it and have any room to do anything? And check this out. Yeah, and this refrigerator sticks out to where this is the back door, which, like, if I want to take my laundry out to put online, which I've done for years, it's just something I like to do in the summer when it's, you know, that kind of weather. And you can't, I have to hike the laundry basket up over the counter and be on the other side to catch it or let it drop on the other side to get it out the dang door. It's so pathetic. These are all things that I will find a solution for somehow, some way, someday. The hope is that maybe the boyfriend will get here and we can use, I'll go to the HUD stores, Restore, and other places that sell building supplies at way discounted, you know, prices because they got used stuff from places and it goes to a good purpose anyway, a good, yeah, you know what I mean, a charity. Anyway, so yeah, and this is me today in my tie-dye. I had shorts on earlier. Oh, but before that I had a dress on. I went to church. I had a dress and nylons and everything. You'd never know, looking at me now. But I clean up all right. Yeah, and this is this right here. I don't know if you can see it because now I've got it turned the wrong way. I don't know how they do these. They got selfie sticks, but they must turn it around. Oh, there it is. That's the, well, I got a table to fit in the other room, and this is the base of the table. I had to take the base off to fit it in my car. Yeah, that's what I do. I make it work. My daughter thinks I'm nuts, and she thinks that she thinks I'm just insane. And maybe I am, you know. That's always a possibility. But I just want to get to where I can relax in my house and not have to be thinking about the roof leaking And I'd like it to look nice too. I will get it looking as nice as I can, and over time it'll get looking real nice. I mean, the paint will come. This kitchen is ugly as hell, even if it was bigger and more accommodating. This ugly ass blue, who the heck? It's a blue. Yeah, and I love blue, but this is ugly. And this is just really poorly done. And another thing, she paid money for these people that were helping her. Helping her. Well, I don't want to be helped like that. Thank you very much. All right, so I just wanted to touch base. Maybe someday this will make it online. Hopefully sooner than later, because hey, if somebody likes it, they might spread the word, and I could make a buck or two. That wouldn't be so bad. I work hard for my money. Always have. I worked fast food when there wasn't no jobs. I went and got a job where my son was working at McDonald's. And then I stayed at fast food for years because I was good at it. And I got to be management, not upper management, but not even GM. I didn't want that. No better than that. But, you know, it was a living, and I can't do it anymore because of my back. I have scoliosis. I really shouldn't be working. I shouldn't be doing half of the things I do. But then they wouldn't get done. How can you just sit and not do things? I'm sorry, but yeah. Anyway, out for now.